In a cozy village surrounded by rolling green hills, there was a magical forest called the Whispering Woods. The trees were tall and ancient, with leaves that shimmered like emeralds when the sun touched them. Birds with feathers as bright as rainbows sang sweet songs, and streams giggled as they danced over shiny stones. One sunny morning, a curious little fox with fiery orange fur woke up excited. Today wasn't just any day. It was the day to find the legendary crystal flower, said to bloom only once every 100 years, deep inside the Whispering Woods. The fox carefully packed a tiny satchel, a map made from soft cinnamon bark, a flask of clear spring water, and a shiny pebble for luck. Then it took a deep breath, its nose twitching at the fresh forest air, and stepped under the arch of twisted branches into the woods. The forest was alive with whispers. Leaves rustled secrets, and shadows played tag with shafts of sunlight. The fox's ears perked up as it heard the faint sound of giggling nearby. Peeking behind a mossy rock, it found a group of tiny creatures no taller than a pine cone, with wings sparkling like dewdrops in the morning light. "Hello," the fox whispered. The tiny creatures smiled, waving their delicate hands. They introduced themselves as the forest sprites, guardians of the wood's magical secrets. One sprite, with wings the color of moonlight, told the fox that the crystal flower could be found at the heart of the forest, past the singing river and the stone giants. Eager to continue, the fox trotted toward the bubbling, singing river. It was no ordinary river. Its waters made musical notes when the wind blew across them, creating a symphony that warmed the heart. Next to the river stood the stone giants, enormous statues carved by ancient hands, their faces weathered but wise. The fox studied the map and realized the path twisted beneath the giants' feet, leading to a glowing patch of wildflowers. As it passed, the stone giant's eyes, made of polished sapphires, flickered with light, as if silently wishing the fox luck. Suddenly, a rustling in the thick bushes made the fox freeze. Out jumped a mischievous raccoon with a striped tail and a mask of curiosity. "Where are you headed, little fox?" asked the raccoon, his eyes twinkling with playful mischief. "To find the crystal flower," the fox replied proudly, holding up the cinnamon bark map. The raccoon's whiskers twitched. "I'll come with you. I know some secret shortcuts through the thickets and hidden clearings where the flower might bloom." Together, they walked deeper into the forest, sharing stories and laughter. The sunlight began to fade as tall trees cast long shadows. But the fox wasn't afraid. The forest was full of friends. Just then, they came upon an enormous tree with bark carved in mysterious shapes and symbols. Tiny lights floated around it like stars, and a soft humming filled the air. This was the Tree of Dreams, the last landmark before the crystal flower's secret glade. The raccoon whispered, "We must be gentle here. The tree listens." The fox placed a paw softly on the bark, feeling a gentle vibration, like a heartbeat answering back. The ground slowly glowed, revealing a hidden path lined with sparkling stones. They followed it until the forest opened up into a glowing meadow. In the center stood the crystal flower, with petals that looked like spun glass, glittering in colors shifting like rainbows. It bloomed under a silver moon, even though the sun was still high. The air around it shimmered with magic. The fox and the raccoon approached carefully. When the fox touched a petal, the flower hummed softly, and the whispers of the forest grew louder, thankful for being found after all those years. That moment wasn't just about the flower. It was about the adventure, friendship, and the magic hidden in every corner of the Whispering Woods. With the crystal flower glowing softly in its satchel, the fox and the raccoon made their way home, hearts full of wonder, ready to share stories of their magical journey.